Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the second day of May. Here we go. I want to remind you about some of the things that are upcoming. First of all, this Shabbos, it's going to be Shabbos Mavorchim, and that means that we're going to say the special Birkas HaChodesh, and in it we're going to be blessing the new month. And in it we'll say, if I got the words right, we'll say the insert in the middle of it will be Rosh Chodesh Iyar Yihiyeh Bayom Hasheni Uvayom Hashlishi. We'll be announcing that the month of Iyar will be beginning on Monday and on Tuesday. And for that we'll say Birkas HaChodesh and insert the prayer, hoping that it will be a very, very good month. Please remember also that throughout the month of Nisan we haven't been saying Tachanun. It began festive with the sacrifices of the Nesiim. Those were the leaders of each tribe that inaugurated the Mishkan way back when the first temple was ever built in the desert. And that one had its inauguration on the first 12 days of Nisan. Then after those festive days, we had the sacrifice of the Karban Pesach on the 14th of Nisan, and then of course the 7 or 8 days of Pesach, and it made almost the entire month festive, so they continue no Tachanun till the end of the month. That will mean that Sunday will be your last regular day without saying Tachanun. There won't be any Tachanun on Monday and Tuesday because they're going to be Rosh Chodesh, and on Wednesday you'll begin your first Tachanun that you've said in quite a while. Once Rosh Chodesh arrives, now you're in the time then, starting on that Rosh Chodesh, that both, whether you kept the first half of Sfira and you observed the morning period then, or whether you kept that quote-unquote second half of Sfira and you have your morning then, when you're starting on Rosh Chodesh Iyar, now you're in the concentric part where they both overlap, and so certainly there should be for nobody no weddings. There should not be any haircuts or shaves unless your rabbi said it's okay for business reasons, and should not be going to concerts or movies and things like that. Some people would say you should never go to movies, you know that. And you should also try to limit your music. I would suggest you listen to no music if possible, so that you show the great respect to the students of Rebbe Akiva. Remember every night please to count. If you ever mess up one night and you forget to count the counting of Omer, then you can't count with a bracha on all of the subsequent nights, unless you remember immediately on the following morning. So if you forget, let's say on Tuesday night, but you remember Wednesday morning, count Wednesday morning without a bracha. But if you forget for the entire Tuesday night and Wednesday period, and you only remember sometime a day later, and you missed the whole 25-hour period, then you continue to count for the rest of Sfira, but without a bracha. If you're counting for the rest of Sfira without a bracha, please try to get to someone who's still saying the bracha. He can recite it for you, you can answer Amen, and then count after that. But either way you count, whether you're making the bracha or not, just the question is, if your continuum was broken, then you wouldn't make the bracha on the subsequent nights. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.